Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to start with some bodywork. So, we're going to get the twin turbo Forester out, and we're going to get the front bumper from the V35 Skyline in. We're going to start sanding it. We're going to also start doing some fiberglassing for some gauge pods, and maybe make some molds. So stay tuned guys, let's get into it. Right, let's pop this bonnet so you guys can see the twin turbo and all the smoke that's going to happen. Now, we'll get the garage door open, start it up, warm it up, because it doesn't like to move not being warmed up. Tune's a little bit off at the moment. Alright, so let's do it. Normally starts up first go. Oil going. Alright guys, she's warmed up, a little bit smoky out the back. Burning off the oil that went through the exhaust properly. I'll get this out and bring the front bumper in. Alright, still had issues with the power steering there. So, I think I'm just going to go back to the hard lines, which are here. So, when the engine comes out, we'll do that. So, after we do the front bar, that'll come back in, and we'll do the engine out. We'll put the stage 2 cams in, which I've got sitting down here for about a year now, I reckon. I got them through COVID. They took about 6 to 9 months to get. Anyway, time to work on the Skyline. So, a lot of prep. It's probably spiders in here. Nope. All good. Good little horses. Right guys, get this up with these. I need to get some panel ones that got foam on it. But for now, this is alright. Get a bit of clean. Alright, so a little bit later we'll come out and we'll give it a little wash, and then we'll go over it with some sandpaper, look for the spots that need filling, and we'll fill them. And I've got to get my hands on some flex additive so I can spray it, because we don't want this cracking. And we might do side skirts as well. I haven't finished painting them, so we'll see how much paint, original colour paint we've got left. Still tossing up if I should change the colour of the car, either to a different white or a different colour, so like a metallic red or something. Just something that'll be a bit easier to paint than a pearl. I know pearl looks good when it's done properly, but I'm a beginner painter, so yeah. Anyway, come back in a little bit. Alright guys, just been sanding this section here with wet and dry 400. It's a wet and dry 400, dry, and it's getting rid of the rough surface of where the primer went straight onto the plastic, the exposed plastic, instead of over the paint. So we are getting it smooth once again, which is good. So we'll sand that back and then we'll shoot it with another coat of paint, depending on if it needs a little bit of plastic filler or not. Probably on the other side where it was damaged, but yeah, just slowly getting there. It's a long process. Alright guys, it's about 11 o'clock now. I've sanded this half with the 400, so up into this little lip here. I haven't done the back side of that. That's all sanded back, all nice and smooth. You can see where I've hit it with the DA. We've got little piggy tails in it. So we'll give that a good clean. There's a little chip here. It needs a little bit of a fill. But still need to do the other side. I'll fill in some on the other side. And we'll shoot it again with the bumper primer, which has flex in it. Then hopefully by then you guys will let me know if you think I should keep the original white or go to a different, just to a metallic white, or go to a different colour, which is probably a metallic red. Alright guys, I'm finally back. It's Saturday afternoon now, so we'll sand this back, wipe it down, see if we need any filler. If we do, we'll put some filler on. It's pretty warm in here, high 20s, so whatever filler should set pretty quick. Maybe I might get a front lip for this. It should make this front end look a lot better. Very bland, without any lower lip or anything like that. But yeah, I want to try to get rid of all these little pigtails that I put in with the DA. So hopefully just a light sand and another coat of primer will get rid of that. I was going to use the high fill 2K, but it's a beige. I want to paint onto a grey, so yeah. Alright guys, so I've just been blowing it off with the compressed air, and it's getting all of the dust out of all the little piggy tails, so you can't really see them. I'm going to wipe it over with some prep wash, and then I'll fill this side. This side's really bad. There's some good ones here. Then we'll come back and sand that again and repeat the process until we can spray more primer. Alright, got some plastic filler on there. Didn't mix it very well, so struggled. Had to do 2 loads. I'll sand that back and revisit it a little bit later. Alright guys, it's the next day and this is all dry. It needs a good sand. It's going to probably take me a good 2 to 3 hours to do all that. So I'm not going to be recording that. I'll just probably end up putting the sanding and the primer, spraying, just in the background of some other videos, because it gets a bit boring. But when it comes to the colour, I'll do another full video on that. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And I'll catch you next episode when we do a little service on the XT files. Thanks for watching. Bye.